unsportsmanlike 15-yarder. They're marking it back at the 25-yard line. West Catholic will be hit 15 yards for an unsportsmanlike conduct. And they will kick off back at their own 25. Not good news. Catholic Central won the coin toss to start this game. They deferred their choice to the second half. So that's why the Cougars have the choice here second half. And with the 15-yard penalty, they're going to get the football in good field position.
Well, I'll argue with you a little bit. To come out late for a ball game is a 15-yard penalty, not a 5-yard delay of game penalty. It's a 15-yard unsportsmanlike penalty because you have been discourteous to the other team. So I'll argue with that a little bit. I know I got it called on me twice in one game.
I'll defer to your wisdom. A little squib kick, and that one's a free ball. And finally covered over there. Catholic Central covers the football. We hear Jason Seaman maybe.
Right.
Covers the football. Good field position. Catholic Central will start 1st and 10, football at their own 48. And we talked early in this game about the importance of field position, and CC has got it here to start half number 2. 11-9, Cougars on top. Backfield is intact. Hazanaw is your quarterback. That's Foster. Across the 50 and down into West Catholic territory. Perry Foster and Cameron Scott are your running backs. And there you see Foster, 12 carries, 105 yards in the first half, and he's making a bid to be our Old Cat MVP.
Well, he sure is. 100 yards in the first half. Excellent.
We have had folks who've been Old Cat MVPs twice before, but no one who's been an Old Cat MVP in 2 separate football seasons. Look-in pass complete. Looks like Matt Naraki on the reception inside the 40, down to the 36, 37-yard line. And let's give some credit to that offensive line for Catholic Central. Hazanaw didn't even take a step back. He just took the snap and stood up, and they had to hold West Catholic out for a count of 2 or 3 while Naraki got open.
Well, Naraki had to clear the linebacker area, right, Mark? He had to get downfield about 5 yards, and that big Catholic Central line able to hold the defense out long enough for that completion.
1st and 10, Catholic Central marching. Initial possession, second half. Boy, good hit in the backfield. West Catholic's Pete Mitchell, number 82, 6'3", 185-pound junior. Good penetration. Hit Foster behind the line of scrimmage. Foster spun and dove forward. Got back to about the original line. No gain. It'll be 2nd down 10. We've got 10:30 still to play third quarter. Catholic Central 11, West Catholic 9 on 41's Friday Night Sports. Glad you've joined us. Hazanaw back to throw. Rush is coming. And he's going to get a yard or 2 in the end. Pays the price over there. Number 45, Kevin. Help me with that one, William.
Ooh.
Kratt. Kevin Kratt. Was
Right.
that what we
Kevin
got?
Kratt.
Pre-game, some tough pronunciations on these 2 lineups. Kevin Kratt. Kevin Griffin over there as well. It'll be 3rd down, and we'll call it 8. Jim Hazanaw has been very successful through the air. Back to throw. Over the middle. Might be an interference. Oh, boy.
Great defense, Mark.
Incomplete pass. We're on the Catholic Central sideline, and they're booing over here.
Yeah, we'll get to see that one again. Here you see Hazanaw deliver the ball.
You can't tell from that
You can't
angle.
tell. That's a little far away, so.
Anytime the yellow handkerchief doesn't come out, it's great defense.
Great defense, right.
4th down 8, and looks like the punt team will be sent on. Matt Smith will stand back near his own 50-yard line. And he wants to kick it high toward the sidelines. He does it, bounces it out of bounds at the 16.
Well,
So
very
Catholic
effective.
Central, very effective. The little coffin corner goes out of bounds at the 16, and West Catholic will start in a hole.
Well, the West Catholic offense really stopped pretty much in that second quarter. They need to get things going again, as the first quarter was all theirs. But then Catholic Central seemed to figure them out defensively and did an excellent job of just keeping them bottled up. So West Catholic now on the move for the first time in this second half.
West needs a drive. They'll start 1st and 10 at their own 16. Ty Lee is the quarterback. He'll dive it off left side. Steve Kavakos. Same 3 in the backfield all game long. Tim Duregnicourt, Mark Ostapovich, and Steve Kavakos. Gain of about 6 out to the 21. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Matt Naraki, who's had a good game for Catholic Central, on the stop. 2nd down 4. Power I this time for West Catholic. 1st down and then some. Duregnicourt out across the 35 to the 36.
Catholic Central seemed to figure them out defensively and did an excellent job of just keeping them bottled up. So West Catholic now on the move for the first time in this second half.
West needs a drive. They'll start 1st and 10 at their own 16. Ty Lee is the quarterback. He'll dive it off left side. Steve Kavakos. Same 3 in the backfield all game long. Tim Duregnicourt, Mark Ostapovich, and Steve Kavakos. Gain of about 6 out to the 21. Own 16. Ty Lee is the quarterback. He'll dive it off left side. Steve Kavakos. Same 3 in the backfield all game long. Tim Duregnicourt, Mark Ostapovich, and Steve Kavakos. Gain of about 6 out to the 21. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Matt Naraki, who's had a good game for Catholic Central, on the stop. 2nd down 4. Power I this time for West Catholic. 1st down and then some. Duregnicourt out across the 35 to the 36. And give Duregnicourt about 12 yards on the carry. You'll watch it again. Boy, great quickness by this
Duregnicourt get tripped though here, Mark, which is actually illegal. You can't do that. See the defensive man stick his foot out there. That could have been a penalty. Good run by Duregnicourt.
1st and 10, West Catholic. Football at their own 35. Left side, Kavakos, and he has stood up after a gain of 2 or 3. Catholic Central. Football at their own 35. Left side, Kavakos, and he has stood up after a gain of 2 or 3. Catholic Central's Jeff Fortuna, who's had a great game at linebacker, makes the tackle. Gain of about 3. It'll be 2nd down 7. And he's already approaching 100 here with that 12-yarder to start half number 2. He's 2nd down about 7. Reminder again, Saturday night, special edition of Friday Night Football coming up for you. Penfield and St. Phil, Saturday night, 11:30 here on 41. Trips backfield behind Ty Lee, double tight end. This is West Catholic football. He'll try right side and not much room for Ostapovich. He's got maybe a yard across the 40 to about the 41, where it'll be 3rd down and 5.
I think the most effective running plays for West Catholic, Mark, are the quick hitters, the ones that take a little while to develop, and the ones that are trying to get outside with power just don't seem to be working.
3rd down 5. Left side, and very near the 1st down sticks. Duregnicourt on the carry, Naraki on the stop. It'll be marked short of the 1st down. It'll be 4th and about a foot. And at first I didn't see punt formation, and now Kavakos will step back and will boot it away. 4th down and a foot, and West Catholic will send it. Boy, he'd like to get away a 50-yarder right here. Instead, pressure, and we've got a flag. No! Referee reached for his belt like we were going to get some kind of a roughing the kicker, and then no call. Perry Foster downs the football at about the 26. And Catholic Central will start right there. The official watching closely, and it was Jeff Fortuna again. Came across the kicker's leg. I saw the official reach toward his belt, and then no flag.
Well, we need a little acting here. If the kicker had fallen down right there, he could have got the ball and the 15 yards to go along with it, Mark. As you're right, the official wanted to throw a flag for him, but just said, oh, he didn't hit you. You should have fallen down, kicker.
Kavakos, a little too athletic, stayed on his feet. First and 10, Catholic Central. Long count, has it on out of Foster, left side. And he's got 3 or 4 out near the 30. Boy, he is a good-looking running back. 6 foot, 175, and a senior. Don't know anything about his college plans, but he could help somebody.
Well, he's very fluid. We've already said that a couple of times tonight. One of those kind of backs that's very deceiving. Tell you, start adding up his stats, he's deceiving.
Well, he's at about 115 yards right now on 15 carries. Had 179 last week. Back to throw is Pazanov on a 2nd and 7. Out there and incomplete. Looking for Spielmaker. Couldn't find him. Stops the clock with 6:01 still to play third quarter. Catholic Central 11. West Catholic 9. And we hope that you will join us Sunday at 12 noon. Robin Hook is your host for This Week in Bronco Sports here on 41. Al Moldy and his WMU Broncos will be back from Southern Illinois.
Illinois State, right.
Illinois State.
That's not sure where that is, to be honest with you.
In Illinois.
It's in Illinois, right?
Third down. Let's call it 7. They'll hand off to Foster, and this time West Catholic onto that trick. Nothing at all there. It'll be 4th down, and CC will have to punt it away. 11-9 is our score. Catholic Central on top in a strange ball game. In the first quarter, West Catholic scored first. On a safety, they led 2-0. Then a 60-yard Tim DeRegnacourt touchdown run. Kavakos kicked the extra point. At the end of one quarter, West 9-0. Second quarter, flip it around. Suddenly it's Catholic Central's ball game. A blocked punt and a safety made it 9-2. A 20-yard screen pass from Pazanov to Cameron Sott. Extra point was missed. It was 9-8. And then at the end of the half, a 33-yard field goal by Matt Smith. The 11-9 Catholic Central. Good return. Gives West Catholic great field position. Zarnecki. Matt Zarnecki brings it all the way back to the 46, 47-yard line of Catholic Central. And West starting to make a little noise.
Here you see Zarnecki again as he has to retreat to field the punt. And there you see him now make his cut. And right up the middle. Nice job, Zarnecki. Return.
Good wall there, left side. West, great field position. Left side, I think it was Ostapovich. And it was down to about the 45-yard line with it. Gain of 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7. The strength of this West Catholic team, their 3 veteran running backs. DeRegnacourt, Ostapovich, Kavakos. Good group to have. 3 of only 4 or 5 returning starters for Tim Cohane. This time it'll be Kavakos who dives into the line, tries to knife forward, gets maybe a yard. It'll be 3rd down and about 6.
Well, and as we watch this West Catholic team, one of the few times, Mark, we'll see 2 tight ends and a full house backfield, 3 backs back there. Nothing real fancy, just straight ahead, hard-nosed, grind-em-out football.
You say one of the few times, but our Saturday night ball game, St. Phil and Penfield, we're going to watch the same thing, pal. That Delaware wing tee from St. Philip and Penfield, Dave Hudson just kind of packs them in back there, gives the ball to somebody, and watches them run. Right up the middle, Ostapovich. Short of the 1st down. 4th and about 3. The stop again, Matt Naraki. I can tell already, listening over the headsets, that Rob Young, our producer, is going to push Matt Naraki for our old Ken MVP.
Well, you can always tell when he gets on somebody like that. He never quits, never gives up. But Naraki calling defensive signals and doing an excellent job. I'd have to vote for him right now, too.
Cavazos in punt formation. Gets away a boomer. Fair catch signaled for. This one bounces high and into the end zone as Perry Foster learned a little from back in the first quarter. And it'll come out to the 20-yard line. And there you see one of the start at their own 20-yard line, leading 11-9 with a little better than 3 minutes left, third quarter. Foster now to about the 23, gain of 3. One thing that strikes me, Phil Brandel, watching this ball game, it's only the second game of the season, but fundamentally, think how sound these two clubs are. You don't see people going to the wrong places. You don't see missed handoffs. You don't see a lot of turnovers. You see good, solid football teams doing most everything right.
Well, and they must have played that well even in the first game, as their scores would indicate. But they do. They play excellent football. And we've already mentioned Catholic Central with 9 seniors offensively and then 9 more starting defensively. So they're a veteran ball club, and they've been to the war before.
Third down, about 7. Facing Catholic Central, football at their own 23. Foster, a couple of nice little moves. He's got the first down. Out across the 35 to the 37. There you see Perry Foster. Boy, good-looking running back.
About 15 yards on this one for Perry Foster, and once again you'll see some of his patent moves as he comes here to the outside. There's a lot of defenders right there's 3 of them. He goes right through them, picks up a nice gain of 15 yards and a first down for Catholic Central.
Back in next play. Understand? Do the damn job.
I correct myself. This ball game played for the Jerry Knight Trophy. Jerry Knight didn't die in '86, died in '68 in a scrimmage. First and 10, Catholic Central. Foster again, and this time, boy, he pays the price.
They were looking for Foster that time, right?
Hit immediately. I saw number 63 right there, Chris Molesky, and Rich Ford there as well. And Rich Ford has been all over the football field for West. Lost maybe 2. It'll be second down and about 12. 1:20 and counting, still to play third quarter in what has been a dandy ball game here on 41's Friday Night Sports. We're glad you've joined us. Jim Pasanoff this time has a slot out to the left. He'll throw that little tight end drag, and Lewakowski trying to drag folks along with him out across the 40 to about the 41, where it'll be third down and still about 6.
That's one of those plays that gains some yards for you, but you earn them, Mark. Lewakowski that time, no, Brad Smith.
Brad Mathis.
Mathis?
Brad
dark
Mathis.
in here, I can't read. Brad Mathis that time. And it's a quick little look-in pass to the tight end. And once again, credit that front line for Catholic Central.
Third down, 6 for CC. Back to throw is Pasanaw again. Looks for Lewakowski, and that time the senior tight end maybe turned around and heard some footsteps.
Well, he seemed to be looking where he wanted to go before he actually pulled the ball in. But the ball might have been tipped also. Good defensive pressure there, and the defensive end on this side had his hands up. Might have got a little fingertip on that one.
It'll be fourth down and punt for Catholic Central, and we are working toward what looks like a barn burner of a finish. 11-9 Catholic Central. We are in the final half minute of the third quarter. And again, this is just the second game of the high school football season, but this is a real showdown in the Grand Rapids City League. The winner has a leg up. Pressure coming, but the punt is away. Zarnecki brings it out across the 35, and we have a late flag. No, that's not a flag. It's somebody's
shoe, I think.
Somebody's shoe that flew up there 10 or 12 feet in the air. It'll be first and 10 for West Catholic. Mark it at their own 37-yard line. They'll start the clock. And we'll have about 15 seconds still to play. So probably last play of this third quarter. Kyle Eel hand off. Up the middle, Ostapovich across the 40 to about the 42, 43-yard line, gain of about 6. And unless somebody calls a timeout, That's going to do it for quarter number 3. From Houseman Field, we're headed down to the final 12 minutes of play. It's 11-9, but it's West Catholic with the football right now. Dive play. Going to be out near the first down sticks. They'll mark it at about the 46. First down is at the 47. I'm still not sure if it was Deregnacourt or Kavakos on the carry. I think Deregnacourt.
I think it was Deregnacourt, Ryan.
Give him a couple, 2-3 yards. It'll be third down and about 1. Big play for West Catholic. They'd like to keep their hands on the football and put some points on the board. They trail 11-9, just underway, fourth quarter. Flag flies. Somebody maybe stuck a hand in that neutral zone.
I think you hit it right on the head. From our vantage point, the ball's almost right in front of us, and I think a Catholic Central defensive man put his hand in there.
Well, they're marching off 5 yards against CC. We'll listen in and see what Paul Van Overen says.
Dead ball foul. Encroachment on the blue. 52. First down.
And good guess, Bill Brandell. A first down the freeway. 1st and 10 for West Catholic. Now at the 49 of Catholic Central. Ty Lee gives to Kavakos. And boy, he just keeps the legs churning down inside the 45 to about the 43. Nice having those 3 backs because all of them pretty well rested here, even when you get to the fourth quarter.
Well, you're right. Deregnacourt of the 3 has the most yardage, but that really by way of that 160-yard run that he had. All 3 backs doing yeoman work back there.
A second down, about 4. Long count. And Deregnacourt this time, and he's getting nothing. Well, a kind mark will give Deregnacourt a yard. And it'll be third down and about 3. Lewakowski, among others, another name we've called often on the stop for Catholic Central. Boy, this is going to be a difficult week to pick our Old Kent MVP.
Well, it is, right? Great ball players out here. Well-coached team.
Super game. Deregnacourt tries to slash to the first down sticks. It'll depend on the mark. I think he's going to be short. He is. It's going to be fourth down. Well, the officials say we'll measure it. It's going to be fourth down, I think, in about a foot.
Well, Deregnacourt, I have now over 100 yards, about 107, in fact, on 11 carries. And he's matching stats with Perry Foster on the other side of the field. About 130 yards on 19 carries.
There is Tim Cohane, head coach for West Catholic. And indeed, it's going to be fourth down and about a foot. And let's see if West Catholic's going to go for it. Looks like they will. Ty Lee stays in. 4 down territory, they say, at the 39 of Catholic Central. So this, a big gamble with about 10 minutes left.
Well, this is one of those character-building plays. You tell your young men, guys, when it gets down to the fourth quarter and we need a yard, you just got to go out and get it. You expect your offense to be able to do that.
Ty Lee brings them up. And it worked. You know, they never had any intention of snapping it, Bill Brandell. They were going up there willing to take a 5-yard delay a game to see if they couldn't draw somebody off sides, and it worked.
Well, that's what we used to call the dead play, and it's called just that in the huddle, as if you call a play and go up there, then your own people will have a tendency to jump off sides if they know what they're supposed to do. So you just call a dead play, and they don't know what they're supposed to do, so they're willing to just sit there and wait for the other team. Of course, if the other team doesn't jump, you have to call a timeout and get yourself regrouped.
Nice bit of coaching by Tim Cohane and the staff at West Catholic. They get a first down 10 at the 35 now of Catholic Central. Left side, it's Deregnacourt. He's inside the 30. Gain of 4. 35 now of Catholic Central. Left side, it's Deregnacourt. He's inside the 30. Gain of 4 or 5, and West Catholic's making things work here. 9.5 to play. 11-9. They trail by 2. But they're on the move. Second down, make it 5. Same man, Regnicourt. Has about 3 more, down to about the 27. Where same man, Regnicourt. Has about 3 more, down to about the 27. Where it'll be third down and a couple. I really like Catholic Central's 2 linebackers. I'll tell you, Matt Nawrocki and number 59, Jeff Fortuna. They've been all over the football field.
Well, Fortuna, we've been calling his number all night as a candidate for our Old Canada MVP.
Nawrocki the same.
Nawrocki the same.
For the quarterback keeper, and it's going to be good for a first down, I think. Let's see where on the bottom of that file Ty Lee really is. He's got it.
Very impressive, West Catholic. Mark moving the ball offensively now, and they're using 4 downs to get each of those 10 yards, but they're using everything in their book. They're running the ball very effectively, and they've been real sharp with that dead play call.
First and 10 down at the 23 now of Catholic Central. Dive play is Ostapovich, and he's inside the 20. About midway through the second quarter, you and I both detected that it seemed Catholic Central's line had taken over the trenches. And down here in the fourth quarter, all of a sudden, you get the feeling it's West Catholic that has the upper hand in the middle.
They seem to be quicker early in the game. And then you're right, we thought that Catholic Central was getting the upper hand just simply by size and strength.
Oh, great penetration in there. You see who it is, Fortuna. Knife through, grab.
Size and strength.
Oh, great penetration in there. You see who it is, Fortuna. Knife through, grabbed quarterback Ty Lee before he could make the handoff. There's a fumble, and the football belongs to Catholic Central.
Well, I didn't see the fumble down there, but you're right. Fortuna in there to grab a hold of the quarterback as he's trying to hand the ball off. There you'll see Fortuna right there, number 10 with the ball, the quarterback. Fortuna dives down in there, and he's going to get a hand up. There you see the ball loose. Great camera work by our crew here. We couldn't see that from up here.
Karen Weller.
Right, up on the end zone camera. Great job.
And the football goes over. Oh, what a big turnover with 7:30 still to play fourth quarter. And as we've got a break on the field, we'll send you back to the studio. 11-9, Catholic Central on top.
Old Kent's Express Loan gets you cooking on your new kitchen in just 2
As our producer, John Garrett, our director. Catholic Central has the football first and 10, and a 2-point lead, 11-9. And Perry Foster ran for about 20 seconds and finally got 5 or 6 yards.
Once again, Perry Foster running right through the tackle attempt by Matt Sarneski out there as he was coming from his defensive back position. Perry Foster just ran right out of his arms.
Foster ran about 40 yards to gain 5. It'll be second down, about 5. Quarterback number 7 is Jim Pazanaw. Guy played a Foster out across the 30 to about the 32. Won't be enough for the first down. It'll be third down and still about 2. So big play coming back. West Catholic would love to stop them here and get the football right back. They had some great momentum going before the fumble.
Well, we were just talking. They were down at least into field goal range as they had the ball at about the 17, inside the 20 at least, and then gave it up by way of the fumble. Fortuna on that timely penetration defensively.
Third down, short 2. Foster again, and it's going to be close. They're going to give it to him out to about the 34 by a foot. That'll be enough for a first down. They're signaling measurement, but I don't see that there's any real need, and now they'll mark first down. First and 10, Catholic Central, 6:41 to play. Foster, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage and dropped. A couple of players
lost a little bit that time.
Diving in there like maybe there's a loose football. We should mention the rest of this officiating crew. Paul Penn Overin is our referee. Gene Bauman, Steve Statt, and G.L. Brown out there as well. They've done a nice job tonight.
Oh, they have. Very steady. I might add it's an easy game to work, Mark. These teams play such good football and good, clean football that it's really got to be a pleasure as an official.
Second down, 10. Passano is back to throw. Pressure coming. He hits his man. No gain again. I think it was Scott Cameron, either Cameron or Tiedema. I saw a 1. It's Cameron out of the backfield, and he got to the line of scrimmage, and boy, he was rocked right then.
There you'll see it again. Passano out there and delivers the ball. And it's Cameron Scott, you're right, number 21, and hit immediately right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a little bit of a loss by the time he got down to the ground.
Loss of 2. Be third down and about 12. Some of the spirit here at this ball game. You see a drummer over here on the Catholic Central sideline. And we'll go third and 12. Passano back to throw. Looks like a screen, and he is buried. Oh, get the numbers back there. 84. Dustin Preston, a sophomore, was in there. Second player in the backfield I didn't catch. Might have been Mitchell, 82, who was in there. I think they were setting up a screen, and boy, before he had any chance at all, Pete Mitchell hit him first.
Well, on a screenplay, you're supposed to block for 1 count, Mark, before you leave and get out there. And I don't think there was any 1 count there. If it was an awful fast 1.
Well, it's going to be 4th and 25, punt time. Oh, it bounces back. Oh, good job back there by Smith to get away a kick. And it'll take a Catholic Central bounce. Oh, Matt Smith deserves all the credit in the world back there, the punter. Fielded a terrible snap and had the presence of mind to get it away.
Well, that could have been disaster as Smith was back there. And watch the snap now as it bounces between his legs. He'll run back, and he knows the pressure is coming, but he's able to get a foot in it and actually gets it out of there pretty good.
First and 10, West Catholic at the 46 of Catholic Central. Dive play. Kavakos tries bouncing outside a couple of times, but only a yard. Central. Dive play. Kavakos tries bouncing outside a couple of times, but only a yard. And it'll be second down. Naraki, another stop, number 44. And we've got 4 minutes left to play. Catholic Central 11, West Catholic 9. You remember back when the score went 11-9, we said that's not going to be the end of the scoring. But it has been.
We might be wrong.
Second and 9. Back to throw is Tyree. Complete. Inside the 40, down to the 35-yard line.
Just enough for a first down, I think, right? Right at the yard markers.
First and 10, West Catholic. Chains aren't even moved, and already the Falcons are up at the line. They want to go.
Well, they've got a little momentum on their side now. Good defensive stop.
Long count. It'll be Deregnacourt inside the 35, down to the 33. Give him 3 yards on the carry. Second down and long count. It'll be Deregnacourt inside the 35, down to the 33. Give him 3 yards on the carry. Second down and 7. I don't know when I've seen 2 football teams who get to the line of scrimmage so quickly. You see so many delay of game calls in high school, in college, even in the pros. These 2 clubs, boy, they're back in the huddle. They get that call, they get up to the line, and they go.
And they are well drilled, that's for sure. Credit the coaching staff with that. Discipline and good coaching.
Ty Lee waits for the snap. Dive play down near the 30 with it. I think it's Cavacos. No, Deregnacourt. Gain of 3 more. It'll be third down and 4. We're getting down to crunch time. 2:35 to play. 11-9 Catholic Central. Third down. Ty Lee tries it himself, finds nothing. Loss of a yard. It's 4th and decision time with 2:10 left. I don't know if West Catholic's Steve Cavacos has the kind of leg for this or not. I'm not sure if West Catholic knows. They've called a timeout. Tim Cohane and staff. You see Cohane walking out toward the troops. They're going to talk it over. And with 2:10 left, we'll send you back to the studio. Great ball game. 11-9 Catholic Central leads.
Summer is the season.
It's 4th down 5 with 2 minutes to play. West Catholic. Ty Lee to throw. Complete. And I think good for the first down. The Catholic Central players say out of bounds. West Catholic. Ty Lee to throw. Complete. And I think good for the first down. The Catholic Central players say out of bounds. We're going to watch it again and see.
There's Ty Lee, delivers the ball. I think it's to number 81.
That'd be Kaywood.
Tom Kaywood.
Falling across the sticks and out of bounds. It's 1st and 10 West Catholic. Oh, what a big play. Dive play. Cavacos. Down to about the 23. Again, a field goal would win this game for West Catholic. They trail 11-9.
Well, they're getting close to field goal range for West Catholic. I think they need another first down at least, Mark.
We're not really sure what kind of leg Steve Cavacos has as a field goal kicker. Timeout called by West Catholic. We know he's got plenty of leg as a punter.
Right. Certainly seen his leg boom some punts out of there, especially early in this first quarter. We saw a couple of real dandies from him, and we're just not sure what kind of range he's got for the field goal. But with the ball where it is right now on about the 24-yard line, you back it up 7 from that, so he's at the 31. That's a 41-yard field goal, and that's quite a kick for a high school player.
Some of the Catholic Central fans and their cheerleaders over here on the close side of the field. 2nd down and 9 facing West Catholic. Football at about the 24. If they had to kick a field goal from here, it'd be a 41-yard effort, and that's a long, long way for a high schooler, long, long way for a college player to kick. 11-9, Catholic Central on top, and you see some fireworks over at the celebration on the Grand. Little extra treat tonight. And a little bit of everything.
Might see some fireworks of our own at the end of this game.
I tell you what, you're right. You remember the finish last year when the clock ran out, nobody realized it. West Catholic had the football. They were only about 30 yards away, trailing by 4 points. 2nd down 9. Dive play. Good for a couple. Deregnacourt on the carry. Stopped by Kevin Polakovich. And we'll go right away again. 3rd down 7. They called 2 plays during the timeout. And I think one of the few mistakes of the night, I think Ty Lee during the timeout. And I think one of the few mistakes Polakovich. And we'll go right away again. 3rd down 7. They called 2 plays during the timeout. And I think during the timeout. And I think one of the few mistakes of the night. I think Ty Lee missed the handoff.
And guess who was in there to make the tackle? But Mr. Fortuna again. Boy, he has been timely tonight with his defensive plays, Mark.
It looked like Ty Lee spun, and the running back who was supposed to pick up. We got a timeout as West Catholic gets ready to set up a field goal attempt. As he prepared to hand off, I think the running back was just out of range. And give Ty Lee credit, he was smart enough to keep hold of the football and try and turn it up. But it's going to be 4th down 8. The ball's at about the 22-yard line. Going to be a 39-yard field goal attempt by Steve Kavakos with 1:09 left. And perhaps, Bill Brandell, perhaps the City League championship at stake.
Well, early in the season, as we've said, but you can't help but say that. These two teams have determined the City League for 10 years in a row here, almost by themselves. They're putting the tee for the kicker right on the 30 mark, so they're going to be back a little bit farther than what normally you do for a field goal. You usually guess about 7 yards, but this is about 7.5 maybe, as the ball wrestling really between the 22 and 23-yard line. But a 40-yard field goal, that'll be a dandy if he can make it.
Here we go. Kavakos.
And he's moved it again, so you're going to be right. It's going to be a 39-yarder.
Out of the hold of Zarnecki. Kick is up. Not going to get there. And all Catholic Central needs. Kavakos.
And he's moved it again, so you're going to be right. It's going to be a 39-yarder.
Out of the hold of Zarnecki. Kick is up. Not going to get there. And all Catholic Central need do now is eat up 1:04. They're celebrating a little too early.
Well, they really are. They got 1:04 left on the clock, and they are a happy group of defensive players as they were coming off. A lot of celebrating going on as they're, at least for right now, putting this one in the win column.
1:04 still to play. Catholic Central 11, West Catholic 9. And the Cougars, there you see Jim Galvin, the head coach, will just try and fall on the football. 1st and 10. Indeed, they fall on the football, and a few players diving over the top.
Well, I'm not sure what the timeout situation is, but obviously Catholic Central wants to just keep it running.
Counts down to about 50 seconds left now. We're ready with our Old Kent MVPs. Boy, difficult choice in this ball game, but Tim DeRegnecourt for West Catholic, Jeff Fortuna, Catholic Central.
Boy, two deserving young men. Fortuna with a very timely blocked kick in that first half. I think one of the keys of the game right there, Mark.
Also forced the fumble late in this ball game. And DeRegnecourt about 120 yards on 15 carries as we've got him. Delay a game called against Catholic Central. And that's fine right now, I think, with Jim Galvin and the coaching staff. They're going to take every second they can.
Well, right, they wanted to let it tick off just as much as they can on the 5 yards. It doesn't mean a whole lot with only 24 seconds now left on the clock. That does stop the clock. They obviously are going to have to snap the ball again, but they'll probably just fall on it again and protect the quarterback to make sure nobody gets in there and knocks the ball loose.
Well, this will be the last time they have to snap it with 24 seconds left. And you would expect Pasino will just fall on it again. Yeah, he does. Boy, he's going to take a little punishment just falling on it, though.
Well, usually they'll back up a little bit and put their knee down, and their players will protect them. But Fastenal electing to just take the ball and try to get down real quick. He ends up on the bottom of a pile.
Clock is down inside 10 seconds, and already the Catholic Central fans are heading out onto the field. 3, 2, 1, and a big victory for the Cougars of Catholic Central. They making 2 wins in a row over West Catholic. Final score, Catholic Central 11, West Catholic 9.
Hey, this might be good.
Right here.
Football rivalry. It is Catholic Central the winner, 11-9 Catholic Central this year, and what a super ball game, Bill.
Well, it was. It was just hard-nosed football all the way. A great crowd, a great facility, great spirit. Just the best in high school football. We were really treated well tonight.
Old Kent MVPs again, Catholic Central. Jeff Fortuna, brilliant game as a linebacker, blocked a kick that was a safety, later caused a fumble when West Catholic was driving. Other side of the field, West Catholic's Tim DeRegnacourt, 16 carries, 125 yards, scored a touchdown. Just super performances all over the field tonight. Now, we've got a special Saturday edition of Friday Night Football coming up here, Penfield and St. Phil.
Well, again, from one of the best facilities in Michigan, C.W. Post Field. We'll see the Big Red, Mike Hume and his Big Red from St. Philip going in as a definite underdog against a great Penfield Panther squad coming just head-to-head again. We should be treated well again tomorrow. We got it all here this weekend.
Well, as Mike Hume always tells us, he really likes Dave Hudson, the Penfield Panther head coach, except one day a year. And Saturday is that one day.
Right.
All right, we hope you'll join us Saturday for Penfield and St. Phil. Again, your final score here from Houseman Field tonight. Catholic Central 11, West Catholic 9. See you Saturday.